So these are my year 2 predictions for this weekend. Start off then with Accrington versus Bristol Rovers. Hard them at home really because Bristol Rovers, they had a slow start to the season, Bristol Rovers, then turned it around, then now it's done back to downhill in form most recently. Well, Accrington always competitive in games, obviously picked up the draw against Chesterfield as well. So I think a lot of these games, I can't really call a lot of these games to be honest with you. I can see a lot of draws happening this weekend, or maybe someone edging it. So I'm going to go for Accrington 2, Bristol Rovers 2. Bromley versus Barrow. Bromley, you just don't know what Bromley get done at that sometimes, are you? And but Bromley, they won't be in anywhere. There's in trouble. They're already mid-table area already. When you don't Michael cheating charge, you always don't be okay. Barrow, to be fair, putting back Ben Whitfield and Josh Gordon, I think that's helped Barrow's safety in year 2 a lot, in my opinion. Putting them two back, and yeah, then I can't really call that then because then both teams, you don't know what you're in debt with both teams. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I actually think year 2 is very competitive this year, very competitive. There's no one really that here at the top either, let's be real. And a lot of the games are very competitive. Up next, Cambridge versus Barnet. Again, can't split the two teams. You don't know what... It's the same with both of these teams as well. You don't know what you're in debt with them. They're both hit and miss so far this season, Cambridge and Barnet. Maybe Barnet might edge it, but I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Fleetwood versus Swindon. Again, I've gone for another draw. I think Swindon will be favourites to win the game. But again, I've gone for another draw. Gone for a 1-1 draw in that one. Queensbury versus Chesterfield. This is my 5th draw in a row that I've predicted. Obviously, I'm not saying they're all going to end in draw. Maybe someone will edge the game and all that. But when you look at the games, they're all very competitive and all going to be very close games, in my opinion. And I think Queensbury and Chesterfield will play out a very entertaining 2-2 draw, in my opinion. MK Dons versus Salford. Salford turn up for these games. I don't know why. Salford always just seem to turn up for the games against the top teams like MK Dons. Carl Robinson's former team as well, MK Dons, so he'll want to try and get a result there. I think it will be a 2-2 draw in that one. Notts County versus Halliday. Hey, I am done for a draw on this one. I actually done for Notts County to that win. They did win last night against Cheltenham. I think that was Steve Cottrell's first defeat since coming back to Cheltenham. And yeah, they were 2-0 up in that game, and Cheltenham got a concession goal. And I think Notts County will beat Halliday 2-1. So, I have done for a win. I have done for a win for one team. I see Notts County and the Walsall games are the only games I've done for straight out wins. Because with Oldham versus Crewe, and then you said Crewe will be favourites because I do think they are the better team, but going away to Oldham, it's a bit of a local rivalry, isn't it? That Manchester area between the two teams as well. Crewe is in that Manchester area just about. So I think that'll be a 1-1 draw. Shrewsbury versus Newport. That could be any score, to be fair. Shrewsbury versus Newport. Two very poor teams for me who could get away there to potentially. Despite Newport did turn it around recently, they've now gone back to that where they're some form again. And again, I think that's just down to the players at Newport. They don't really care that much, let's be real. And if they're not paying for the manager, you may as well sack the manager as well. David Hughes, I did tell people he was never the right appointment. And yeah, I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw. Tranmere versus Cheltenham. I do think Cheltenham will bounce back after the defeat to Notts County, but I think they'll get a point away at Tranmere, but now end 1-1. I think Walsall will defeat Colchester 2-1. And I think Cheltenham and Troy will be 1-1, just on the fact that I still don't think Dalf Ainsworth's back yet. Let me know down below in the comments if Dalf Ainsworth is back. But once Dalf Ainsworth is back in the dugout, then I think Cheltenham will start winning games then. But I think that'll be a 1-1 draw. And that's the thing about Year 2. That is the thing about Year 2. No result would actually surprise you in Year 2. Because they're all actually competitive games. They're all very competitive. And sometimes we do see shock results in Year 2 as well. So that's probably why I have done for a lot of draws in this game, because with most of the games, you don't know what you're going to get from both teams in most of the games I have done for in the draw. So feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.